Jurassic Park is no more. HollywoodLife spoke exclusively with Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom's B.D. Wong about the epic sequel, the evolution of Dr. Wu, the 25th anniversary of Jurassic Park and more. Dr. Henry Wu, B.D. Wong, will be making yet another appearance in Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom, which will be released on June 22nd. In honor of the next movie in the Jurassic Park franchise, Dr. Wu has created a limited edition Jurassic Doritos, massive 1-foot chips available in the Nacho Cheese. These aren't just any chips. They're infused with dinosaur DNA and will hatch from dinosaur eggs and shipped in Jurassic World, Fallen Kingdom prop-replica crates. BD is also starring in an exclusive Doritos-produced trailer. HollywoodLife talked exclusively with B.D. about the sequel, as well as Dr. Wu's true motives. Plus, he reflects on making the original Jurassic Park, which just celebrated its 25th anniversary. Check out our Q&A with the actor below. How does Fallen Kingdom raise the stakes from Jurassic World? B.D. Wong: yeah. I mean, the stakes get raised in that there are more dinosaurs and more different kinds of dinosaurs. And things get raised because in the original Jurassic World, Chris Pratt's character Owen really has a particular bond with one of the raptors and has an actual relationship with the animal. And the stakes get raised because the slogan of the movie is that the park is gone. It is not about visiting the park anymore. It is not about that kind of world. It is taking it to a whole different level. And a lot of the things that were promised in the first Jurassic World are about to be explored, which is the whole notion that the dinosaurs can be used for very bad intentions, and the accidental harm to a human being in the park of Jurassic World is something that will pale in comparison to what, by being put in the wrong hands, will have these dinosaurs wreaking havoc, and by right there that is a huge stakes-raising moment in a really big way. Do you think Henry is really a bad guy at the end of the day? Or are his true motives a little unclear? B.D. Wong: you know, I watch the news and try to figure out why a bad guy really is a bad guy, and to see what they do, and why they do it. So being an actor and seeing that lens of behavior, of that sickness or decision-making or pressure from one thing or another, or addiction or all kinds of things, that makes people do the things that they do. So for me, there is a very rare person that is a bad person, and Henry Wu really falls into a category. He is in a really bad situation and finds himself in a bad situation, but has enough of ego and hubris to blur a blind eye to some of the suffering of the results of his actions. And I think he is really conflicted. I think that is the problem. When someone believes in their own genius and believe in the potential of the things they create, they may lose their way. That is why making this spot for Doritos has really been so refreshing. Here is a character who is always in a serious situation and caught between a rock and hard place. Caught with this amazing technology and watching horrors as it turns bad. But here he is, a situation which is all light and fun and funny and makes it into a story that makes it make sense. This is all in fun. So I enjoyed playing the same character, wearing the same clothes, and being me, and yet kind of having this funny pop culture experience, which I think really will be something people really dig. I think there is something funny about it. I just think that making a whole commercial with dinosaur DNA and a touch of Doritos is hilarious. It's been 25 years since the original Jurassic Park. Do you have a favorite memory from shooting the first movie? B.D. Wong: well, to answer this question, I was asked by Steven Spielberg himself to be in the movie. And I always will hold that as one of those moments that I am really proud of. He had seen me in a play, and he was very warm to me on set. He was really gracious and was very wonderful to introduce me to everyone and all of that. So my time on the set was colored by his warmth, and it was incredible to witness that. One thing I do remember is when we see the newly born velociraptor and it was put in Sam Neill's hand. What the audience doesn't know is that there was a huge group of people operating it. It was all these cable running down these arms, and then huddled in a corner is this big group of terrified art students, and that is what it appeared to be, but it was young people with black turtlenecks, and they were all articulating a different part. The neck, the arms, the left arm, the fingers, all the talons. They were all operating a different thing, and they all worked in concert with each other and made it come to life seamlessly, and his direction was very specific because the goal was to have a smooth, working lifelike performance from the puppet, and that was happening, and wonderful behind the scenes. Why do you think Jurassic Park is still so beloved over 2 decades later? B.D. Wong, the franchise is nothing like anything else in the entire world. You can make fun of it or laugh at the big, preposterous nature of it all, but innately, as human beings, our fascinations for these animals that came before us, and the affection for them with the fear and the nightmare of what it might be like to stand before one. And to take a movie and make believe some even a small way is powerful. It really is entertaining. We are all in awe of them and completely terrified of them. There are only a few things we feel that way about as human beings. In all Jurassic franchise movies, there is an incredible moment when the music swells and the characters are looking in awe at the dinosaurs roaming the earth. And there is always a specific shot in all these movies of a beautiful moment of awe, inspiration. Then a half hour later you are watching those characters running in terror from those same animals. Those two things laying side by side so innately is intriguing to people. They keep coming back for them, no matter how thinly the disguise might be. People still come back, and they want to justify why it can't happen again. A few lucky Doritos fans can get their hands on one of the rare Jurassic Doritos from June 11 to 22 either by tweeting at Doritos or through a charity auction on eBay. BD is also starring in an exclusive Doritos-produced trailer.